Rolls-Royce is known for making the finest cars in the world. Each Rolls-Royce starts as an aluminum space frame which is then clothed in advanced composites and luxury materials that are equally handcrafted. Despite fame and prestige, there are a lot of surprising facts you may not know about one of the most elite car manufacturers on Earth. It all began with a 10 horsepower engine. In December 1904, the first Rolls-Royce car, the Rolls-Royce 10 HP, was revealed at the Paris Salon. Rolls-Royce Limited was founded on March 15, 1906, at a time when it was clear that new facilities were required for car production. It was, however, designed to be of high quality and durability. This vehicle had a 3-speed manual transmission and a double 1.8-liter cylinder engine. Spirit of Ecstasy. Spirit of Ecstasy is the name of Rolls-Royce hood ornament decoration, which debuted in 1911. It was commissioned by automobile collector Baron John Edward Scott Montague. The figurine was made to look like his secretary, who later became his mistress. Her finger was pushed to her lips in earlier versions of the figurine. This logo is automatically placed inside the front grille in the event of an accident. This is something that this company does in honor of this logo. The leather interiors of Rolls-Royce are made entirely of bulls. Rolls-Royce only uses bull hides for leather seats because female cattle are vulnerable to stretch marks throughout pregnancy, which would delight upholstery connoisseurs. That's just a small sample of the meticulous attention to detail. For the rights to the Spirit of Ecstasy, BMW paid a large sum. The ornament's rights cost BMW tens of millions of dollars. Volkswagen owned the rights to the Spirit of Ecstasy when BMW purchased Rolls-Royce from Volkswagen in 2002. Volkswagen then requested $40 million in order to switch ownership to BMW, which did agree to the terms and paid the large sum. The initials of the craftsman who built the car were etched into the grille. Another interesting fact is that the early Rolls-Royce grilles were entirely handcrafted and lined up by eye by an artisan who would engrave his initials on it. This has little to do with accuracy and more to do with how damage is dealt with. If the grill broke, the initials would help them track down the man who made it in England and ship it to be repaired. Hong Kong's claim to the world's largest Rolls-Royce collection. How did Hong Kong become such a Rolls-Royce hotspot? Hong Kong was a British colony for a time, and most of the status-conscious British elite, tycoons, and officials greatly preferred to cruise around in lavishness, so they imported Rolls-Royce. As a result, Hong Kong now has the most Rolls-Royces per capita. Because of how expensive and exclusive Rolls-Royces are, you won't see one driving around Jamestown every day. But if you want to increase your chances of ever seeing one, Hong Kong is your safest bet. Strict paintwork is a priority for the company. We're all aware that Rolls-Royce cars are known for their meticulous attention in every tiny detail. When you realize that the coach line is painted freehand by only one man, you can proudly proclaim it as the epitome of meticulousness and exclusivity. Mark Court owns the hands that have been painting these pinstripes on all Rolls-Royce cars for the past 17 years. Since the company's Goodwood plant opened in 2003, Court has been performing this delicate work. The hood's iconic Spirit of Ecstasy cannot be stolen. Rolls-Royce's engineers and designers saw the theft of the Spirit of Ecstasy as such an issue that they set out to find a solution. Because this feature is now standard on every Rolls-Royce, even base model owners don't have to worry about the unique hood ornaments being stolen. The feature is actually quite cool, though we wouldn't suggest trying it out for yourself. The center caps on Rolls-Royce do not rotate. The Phantom center caps, like those on Rolls-Royce vehicles, do not rotate. Because the caps are mounted on bearings, The logo is always oriented correctly. On his deathbed, Royce created the adjustable shock absorber. The first Rolls-Royce produced Bentley was too swift for Henry Royce, and he needed a better solution to control the suspension. Henry drew some sketches and gave them to his nurse before passing away the next day. Adjustable shocks are now standard on all serious race cars and many high-performance street cars. Rolls-Royce makes nuclear reactors. Rolls-Royce SMR is leveraging decades of British engineering, design, and production know-how by combining proven nuclear technology with a distinct factory-made module manufacturing and on-site assembly system. Under a 1950s agreement, Rolls-Royce produces its own nuclear reactors for British submarines. They're built with US tech assistance in exchange for Rolls-Royce assisting the US in making their submarines smoother. Around 65% of all Rolls-Royce cars ever created are still on the road today, which means that more than 6 out of every 10 Rolls-Royce cars sold are still fit to drive. Mr. Thomas Love Jr. of Perth, Scotland owns the oldest still on the road, a 1904 10 HP. They didn't start constructing their own bodies until after World War II. Rolls-Royce, like many other manufacturers, was primarily a chassis builder. They would build the best chassis and match the best engines, leaving the body to specialized coach builders. As a result, some unusual and interesting designs emerged, such as the famous one created for an Indian Maharaja. Rolls-Royce plane. The aerospace division of Rolls-Royce plc produces a wide range of civilian and military aircraft engines, both on its own and in collaboration with companies in Europe, the United States, and Japan. Over two time distances, the plane set records. Two world speed records have been broken by an all-electric aircraft built by Rolls-Royce. The spirit of innovation averaged 555 kilometers per hour, over 3 kilometers, and 532.1 kilometers per hour, over 15 kilometers in November 2021. Humans are still preferred by Rolls-Royce over robots. The world today is entrusting everything to new tech and robots. Even today, Rolls-Royce trusts only humans, and its engines are still made by humans. Aside from that, many of the car's components are still handcrafted. There are only 4 robots in the entire Rolls-Royce factory, and 2 of them are responsible for applying the primary coat of paint to the cars. The rest of the work is done by one person. Rolls-Royce is legendary for a reason. These luxury cars have always served as the ultimate status symbol for people all around the world because of their exquisite design and engineering. It's no wonder Rolls-Royce has become synonymous with luxury. Thank you for watching with us at Luxury Secrets. Please like and subscribe. See you in our next video.